It's your boy Busy back at it again. I know it's been a while since I posted. You may or may not even be aware, but my cam totally gave out on me, so I had to get a new one. So it might look a little different here today, but I'm back at it again. I just wanted to get on here and basically talk about the Pokemon market, just the ongoing surge in the Pokemon market, the interest in collecting, flipping, whatever it may be. There's people going in heavily on prismatic evolutions. An ETB of prismatic evolutions currently is $140 plus shipping, which in my opinion is just absolutely bonkers for a brand new product that is literally fresh on the shelf. And I'm not talking Pokemon Center ETBs, I'm talking just straight up normal ETBs here. So the fact that these ETBs are so much, it really makes you question to yourself, is it worth it? At that price, if you do plan on cracking the box, are you going to get your worth? Are you going to get your value out of an ETB? And for $140 plus shipping, I would say no. I would say it's down to just a lot of FOMO, a lot of fear. Right now, people are clamoring over this set. Obviously, it's an English set. Everyone loves that new English product, but it's like tunnel vision, as people tend to focus on the new shiny thing, it sort of bubbles, it inflates that market, it inflates that price, and you can basically just ignore it. If you ignore the volume, the sales volume, ignore the current price, just ignore it, don't even bother, and you just wait it out, inevitably the supply and demand will correct itself and the prices will drop accordingly if in fact everyone waits it out. Now obviously that's not going to happen. You got tons of people ripping and shipping. My grandma, she rips and ships. So it's like everyone's ripping, everyone's shipping, dipping their little fingers into this Pokemon honeypot. And why not? The market is ripe. The market is just ripe for that sort of thing. And over on Whatnot, it's huge business. You got people getting products a little early. Maybe they got a little early allocation on certain things. I definitely saw it with Terrestrial Festival. People moving whole boxes of Terrestrial for over $150. Just people clamoring for the products. And now obviously that you have Prismatic Evolutions out, people are going to be doing the same thing. They're going to be ripping, shipping over on Whatnot, over on Drip, over on eBay, wherever, TikTok, Lemonade, possibly. No, whatever people are using to rip and ship, it's big business. And they're able to really sell on the scarcity of the product and the hype that they've built around their channels. You know what I mean? And so, obviously, these numbers are going to be inflated, but that doesn't matter. They can then reallocate more product, purchase more, and just do it again. And so people that are simple collectors, simple players of the game, you're going to have a tough time, because if you really, really want that ETB and you just have to have it to crack into, let's say, it's really just not worth it right now. It's really not worth it, and if you have to have maybe specific cards, maybe you're chasing a certain evolution or a certain, full art card, whatever it is, you might just be better off waiting for the products to be ripped to high hells on the rip and ships, and then from there purchase off of eBay or TCG Player the actual singles that you're hunting after. You know what I mean? And that way you can guarantee your money is going towards what you want, right? Because again, $140 for an ETB? Are you insane? ETB? That's like $40, $50, $140, you're insane. I just don't think it's a good market. It's not a good plan. Obviously, people did pre-order this product from various outlets online, and they were able to get it for $50, essentially a little above MSRP. And now they've held on to it, and it's like what, $100 gain almost. I would just say be careful. Tread lightly in this market. If you're looking for the cards, buy the singles. The same thing seems to be happening with a lot of battle partners. The new Japanese set battle partners. A lot of people are trying to pre-order these battle partners. Let me get a case for this price. Weeks in advance, months in advance sometimes. And it's coming back around where the store is saying, I can just cancel this order and make way more money reselling it on the shop. Just cancel the order, resell it on the shop. And I think that's super scummy, but at the end of the day, that's what's happening on a lot of shops. PokeNE was talking about it on his channel for the last few days. Rudy, of course, Alpha Investments, has been speaking on this heavily. It's just a sleazy market right now. Pokemon used to be sort of niche. Obviously, there's always been collectors, but over the past few years, ever since, the pandemic, we've had just an influx of a resurgence of new collectors. Even me, I'm one of them. I've gotten back into Pokemon throughout, over the years, but some people are more nefarious than others. Some people get back into Pokemon simply seeing the dollar signs. They say to themselves, what am I doing here? I could just buy this product, hold this product, resell this product, and it's obviously working, or they wouldn't be doing it. It happens all the time, and it's going to continue to happen. The key is to find in the market where to put your Pokemon money, because we all want to spend money on Pokemon. We all want to increase our collections. We don't want to feel left out. We don't want to feel like, oh, there goes Battle Partners. I should have bought it when I had a chance. And I'm not sure that Battle Partners will get to that point. It is moving pretty heavily. $90. I see some selling it for $120. Again, tread lightly in this market because it's a fear of missing out. People are really pushing the investment side. And that's another point. There's so many new faces to YouTube talking about the market, talking about FOMO, talking about the new products, talking about speculative gains. And even that is what's fueling a lot of this fear. You know what I mean? If you make a video 30 minutes long talking about how tough it is to find prismatic evolutions and how no one has it, and oh, you should be afraid, but don't buy any, then of course people are going to buy it. They're just going to say, I'm not waiting. I'll buy it now. I'm scared. And they'll spend the 140. And that's what's happening. So many people are talking this up, talking up the fear. Oh, the Japanese printers are out. What's going on? You know what I mean? I see your videos, guys. I see sort of the FOMO that you're sprinkling in there. And again, obviously, that's sort of is what YouTube is built on, is sort of like a little bit of negativity. People don't like to see straight positive content all the time on YouTube. They want to see people stirring the pot. They want to get the tea. You know what I mean? People on YouTube, they want the tea. They want to hear the spicy news. They want to hear that the world is collapsing under them so they can blow their money. It just really gives them a good reason to spend that extra money. And they feel safe and secure in their head, like, oh, I went ahead and bought it while it was at 140, just in case it hits 180. The market is absolutely rampant right now with just new collectors, people wanting a piece of the Pokemon pie, and I can't blame them. Me, I'm one of those people in a similar vein. I'm not out here hustling and bustling, running up into the local Target, smashing through the doors of the local Costco to grip up all of the 151 or whatever. I'm not out here, flipping and dipping in those ways. Me, I like to source my products, very, very stringently sourced products throughout the internet. And of course, I sell all my products over on whatnot/ToofknBusy. Go ahead, get you $15 towards your purchases over on Whatnot using this link right here on screen. Beautiful stuff. It absolutely helps me out. It helps out the channel. I don't use any other source of promotions, guys. It's all in-house. But yeah, back to Pokemon. Me, I sell all my cards on Whatnot. I try to be as fair as possible. I'm not out here trying to gouge people. But there are people that do. There's people that are rippers and the flippers. And even worse, there's people that'll just straight up scam you. There are people that will just straight up scam you. I'll sell you a $12,000 Charizard and then rob you in the parking lot. Of course, our boy Rattles likes to cover a lot of this content. I'm not really dipping my toes into the Rattles content. But again, there are people that are going to be scoundrels. There are people that are just looking to make a quick, easy buck out of Pokemon. And I can't blame them. I actually like it because it gives collectors, sort of a sense of security. It gives a sense of security to the collectors. Everyone feels secure knowing that their little Pokemon cards, knowing that their cardboard is going to hold some sort of value, retain some sort of value. at the end of the day, you don't want to see the franchise fall off. You don't want to see people just giving up altogether on the franchise. And so it does feel good to have an influx of capital, regardless of where it's coming from, nefarious or not. It still does pump the Pokemon name, the brand, and I think that's helpful. You know, new people are constantly coming to the game, finding Pokemon, finding that little critter that they love to collect. Like me, I love Ghastly. So people just love being able to find something like that they can attach and cling on to. And at the end of the day, there's going to be people that feed on that. And that's what I'm saying, is really just be careful. When you're shopping for these new products, tread lightly. You know, I can't tell you what to do with your money. You know, if you want to throw $200 at a booster box, or sorry, an ETB of Prismatic Evolutions, by all means, do it. If you think that's value, go for it. Good luck. I hope you get that Evolution, baby. I hope you get that Umbreon that you're after. If you want to be an investor, think about it in terms of investing. Buy the cards outright, buy them raw. You know, get them on TCG Player, buy them outright through eBay or in auctions. But just don't rush into the market like some sort of freaking gladiator on the front lines of a battlefield, and you're just stabbing your money into the Pokemon product. You know, take $140. Yeah. You don't want to overspend, and you definitely don't want to be giving your money to a shop months in advance and them end up, canceling your orders, because that's money that you could have put somewhere else. That's money you could have tied into different investments, like other Pokemon cards, raw or graded, whatever you're into. And it's just scummy business. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of just scummy business, and I just hate seeing people fall victim. I just see a lot of people pushing the fear here on YouTube, fear and loathing in Pokemon. You know what I mean? And it's a double-edged sword. There are going to be people who eat healthy this year, and there are going to be people who just get straight up pooped on. And it's a tough market. It's just a tough market. Be careful out there, guys. That's all I can really say. Beautiful stuff here today, guys. That's going to be just about it. I will leave my whatnot and my Patreon down in the description. Yeah, feel free to support the channel any way you'd like, guys. It really helps me greatly to keep the channel running. It's just me here. So I really do appreciate you guys. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell to be notified of future videos. And stick around on the channel with some of these fine videos here. And I'll see you next time. Peace, peace.